was just an exciting new step for the Atlanta Shakespeare Company. It's defined the style of what we do now, and it was very exciting, to be bringing young people in, but also to be passing on that training, because in passing on that training, it just deepened it further in me. In teaching it, I learned even more about it.
I went to college to do theater, but even after college, there's an amount of trust you have in yourself that you need to be a confident performer, and the biggest steps I've ever taken in that end have been here.
When I came here to Atlanta, I was just going to stay for a couple months with my parents and then go to New York or LA, but I saw the posting on Atlanta Performs and thought, hey, Shakespeare, that's what I like, let's give it a shot.
I was just broke and cold and hungry and tired, and I thought, I'm going to go back down south for a little bit, and I just got on the websites looking for things to do in Atlanta, and I saw this, and I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to go back and do.
Personally, the creation of the after apprenticeship potential of full-time employment is also something I'm very proud of that we've been able to give some folks, because that's rare in theater.
I enjoyed the work during the apprenticeship, and I enjoyed being in the plays here and how everything worked, so to actually get a staff position right after I graduated was really great. Really, really great. It was exactly what I was looking for.
I think that had I stayed in Manhattan and not come down to do this, that I would have continued to lose my passion for the work. I would have continued to be kind of bombarded by the city and by the world around me, whereas this gave me an outlet and a place to play, which was exactly what I needed at that moment in my life.
Putting food on the table, but also a steady acting job, especially for Matt.
Yeah.
And then to play Romeo and Juliet together, that's pretty awesome.
It's been amazing, an amazing experience to have those aha moments when they know and they become aware that they've taken a huge step.
They assigned us monologues to work on during the apprenticeship, and they gave me the to be or not to be speech.
Laura had us all sit in a circle, and she had me like beating up on pillows and screaming, and it should have been like a therapy session, but it was marvelous, and I walked out and I was just like, wow, I am capable. I am so capable.
I remember being terrified, and then we started working. Once I stopped trying to be Hamlet, and started just trying to dissect the thoughts. It was so much fun.
Getting a little bit of confidence with my singing voice, because that's one thing that I definitely am not comfortable with, but having people like Matthew Trotwine and Rivka give me a little push and say, maybe you can actually do this was a huge step for me.
It was literally put my feet to the fire, and I had to run, and I had to trust myself and believe in myself like I had never done before.
I'm the fight director, and I teach station combat. I had an apprentice who was not comfortable in their body whatsoever. I really ended up spending a lot more time on this single apprentice in classes than the others, because they were having such a difficult time with the movement and with the combat. And I was really afraid for a while that they just wouldn't get it. But then on final scene night, their fight scene ended with them doing a shoulder roll with the sword in their hand. A very difficult thing to do.
What helped me the most as a professional is honestly probably just giving me the confidence to know that I can make it at a professional level, the confidence to feel like Atlanta is a place that I could make a home.
You begin to get the muscle memory of what it feels like to feel like you're in control of a space. And this place let me go through lots of awkward before I came out the other side. And I'm still getting a feel for that. And I'm very grateful. And I could take that anywhere, really.
Many of them have worked at the Alliance Theater, at Actors Express, at the Horizon Theater, at other professional theaters in town, and in some ways serve as our ambassadors.
I love my career, and I love working all the different places that you get to work, because I do love variety, and I love change, and I love all those things. But there's something extremely special about having a place that is your artistic home. And in my heart, I feel that it is here.
I do like working in other places. I do like, you know, getting out there and seeing, you know, seeing how the Aurora does things, seeing how George Ensemble does things, etc. But coming back here is always like coming back and hanging out with my friends.
Having done, I guess, the most shows at one theater, it would be here for me. So coming back is more comfortable, like an old pair of jeans.
I probably would never have considered staying in Atlanta for the rest of my life. I probably, yeah, who knows, I may have never met my wife if I hadn't been with the Atlanta Shakespeare Company.
When I got on staff here, I'd say that, you know, constant steady paycheck and getting to play really good work and health insurance that has kept me in Atlanta.
If I didn't have the Atlanta Shakespeare Company, I think the rest of my life kind of just, you know, is erased, and it would be something completely different.